Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in here. We got some good stuff to cover today, baby. Yes, we do. No one is above the law. They scream all the time, y'all. No one's above the law. No one's above the law. Especially when it comes to Trump, huh? Well, I want to talk about two bimbos today, y'all. And they get the bimbo awards, okay? Because they thought that they was above the law and stuff like that. And they can't be touched. Trump's administration said, I touched subpoena. We finna look into you. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Yes, I'm talking about the big mouth Letitia James, the ones that be crying, talking about she need help paying her little bills that she got. You know what I'm saying? When she got to go to court and stuff, she begging and crying and asking for help. Now, no. I say it all the time. Get your big mouth. It's going to get your big mouth up out of this. How in the hell do you go accusing Trump for something you was already doing? How you go? How? You see? Y'all don't like ugly. Then you got Brandon Dumb Johnson sitting here talking noise. Decided to sit down in church and want to have a little interview. And thinking that they're not above the law and they can't be touched. Thinking they're above the law, excuse me. And can't be touched. Well, baby, guess what? Guess what? And I don't know why the Democrats think that this junk don't apply to them, because it do. Every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all is going to get what is coming to you. Okay? Y'all just watch. So I'm about to shut up, y'all. We finna get on it. We finna get on in here and get these bimbos the awards, because this is exactly what they get. First of all, for spreading lies. Okay. Y'all done sat here and put all them accounts on Trump, knowing god dang well those were bogus. And the very thing that y'all accusing Trump of, y'all doing. Brandon Johnson. Racist. Would you think because you black you can't be racist? And then you, fried. Come on now. Y'all, let's get into the video. Let's get into the video. Let's go. Coming straight from Lenny P on X, y'all. That's Lenny BP294. Tish James is not above the law. She sure ain't, baby. Let's get into it.
Out yesterday to Letitia James's spokesperson, and when these allegations first came to light, they did provide a prompt response, alleging there was a weaponization of the justice system, some type of political payback. This time, though, her spokesperson has not responded to our requests for a comment. Back to you.
Well, we'll wait for that. Lana Austin, thank you for joining us live there. We do appreciate that. I want to bring in now Amy Robbins. She is here with us on the set. She is the host of the Amy Robbins Show. Amy, good to see you on set. How are you?
Great to see you guys, too. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we've covered the civil Trump suit, the trial that went on forever. There were so many, by the way, to keep tally of all the lawfare that we've seen. And now you have this full circle moment of what the AG accused and charged the president, Donald Trump, of. Now she is being indicted by a grand jury, or at least we're seeing subpoenas issued by a grand jury now on the very same charges. What are the odds of that?
It's just
what are the odds
all around, and I can't help but laugh at where we find ourselves now, because you're sitting here saying this is somebody who ran in 2018 on making promises that she was going to take down Donald Trump. And I don't know if these people just continue to think that they are above the law and that what they do is just never going to get found out. But this should be a really big wake-up call to any other Democrats who have some skeletons in their closet, that someone's coming from you, and it's going to be found out. Totally agree. She really did.
Okay, facts, y'all. Ain't this some... The same, what is it, Letitia James that said that was dragging Trump through the court? Y'all, funny. This is really funny, because it's funny how the tables turn now. Now you got the answer to your own subpoena. Boo-boo. Boy, how the tables turn. These folks, and like she said, these Democrats, okay. No one's above the law. They ain't playing with y'all no more. Stop playing. They not playing with y'all no more. Now, with that being said, y'all, Letitia James should have already been in prison. Okay. Look, busted again. Letitia James loses her law license after confirmed she stole $41,000 from white people. Coming straight from Juanita Broderick, y'all, on X. Let's dive into the video. Wow. Check them out.
Tish James says the allegations against her are nothing more than a revenge tour by the Trump administration. What's your response?
My response is that Letitia James is one of the most corrupt, shameless individuals ever to hold public office. She is guilty not only of those crimes, but of countless more crimes by using and abusing her public office to try to persecute an innocent man, depriving him of his rights, engaging in a conspiracy to obstruct our election, and to overthrow our democratic processes and procedures. She is guilty of multiple significant serial criminal violations.
All right, y'all, we are back with another video. I definitely had to bring y'all this because Letitia James is in trouble once again. She has been busted. So Letitia James been stealing money from white people. She been stealing money from black people. And she thought we wasn't going to find out.
Everybody.
And check this out right here. Letitia James spent $41,000 in taxpayer funds. So pretty much they've been saying she stole over $41,000. And we seen what she just did with this mortgage fraud stuff. But this woman been going after Donald Trump. Think about it. She ran on going after Donald Trump. I'm going to get Donald Trump. I'm going to sue him. She tried to, let's say, Mar-a-Lago one was worth $18 million. This woman is delusional. Now, she just got busted. And they even talking about removing her law license. Letitia James is done. She is done. We're going to go ahead and get ready and dive straight into this article. And then we're going to be here for a minute. So hopefully everybody that's watching, you please stay to the end so you can get the full context of this. This woman spent years going after Donald Trump. So I'm going to go over this article because this woman is in trouble. She went years talking about she going to get Donald Trump, tried to sue.
So you mean to tell me you went after Trump's business the whole while you didn't stole $41,000? You don't just you lose your credibility, though. You lost your license. Girl. Dragging this man through the courts for the very thing you've been doing. Y'all pay attention. Pay attention. And I'm saying this to every reaction I can. Midterm is coming up, y'all. Midterm is coming up. Okay? Pay attention to these folks. If Trump had did this, it'd be front news, baby. Well, he was front news with all them 34 felony counts they didn't put on this man that he's appealed or whatnot. And we still waiting on this because we know that was bogus. Be careful how you treat folks. Be careful what type of seeds y'all be sowing up in them grounds because they got to come up, baby. I don't never think she thinks something like this was going to happen, huh? Man, let's get into it.
On for $500 million, kept him in cold courtrooms, was smirking and stuff while he was in courtroom. Remember, she used to sit behind him and just stare at him. So now Letitia James is finna be in jail. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. Like I said, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please let me know in the comment section that you did stay to the end. I would really appreciate it. But I definitely got to go over this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. As y'all can see on the screen, say Letitia James spent $41K taxpayer funds on private jets, flights, while campaigning.
What?
But she wants to talk about Donald Trump all the time. Let's get straight into this.
Girl flying jets and stuff, living real good off our tax dollars. And now you want our very same tax dollars to help you out of these court hearings and stuff like that. No, ma'am, boo-boo. No, ma'am.
Here, y'all. As you can see, it say over a 13-month period, New York Attorney General Letitia James' office spent $41,807 in taxpayer funds on private jet travel. The flights were paid to a vendor used by no other New York state agency with no visible contracts, passenger records, or travel justifications in public databases. Several trips aligned with known campaign events. No reimbursements appear in state or campaign records. The same vendor was later paid by James' campaign. See that? She's already starting off on a bad foot, but yet was going after Donald Trump. Oh, Donald Trump is the liar. Donald Trump is the thief. He does this. He does that. But the whole time she been.
Look, y'all. Yeah, they talking about you, Trump. I know. Look at Trump like F around and find out. F around and find out, y'all. For real. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep this thing moving. She get the Bimbo Award today, y'all. This is crazy. Let's keep diving into it. Coming straight from Chicago One Ray on X Shop. Y'all want to follow them? Holy crap. San Antar brings it every single financial disclosure to NY states as far as back as 2019 contains false info with her signature on it. Let's dive into the facts. Come on.
Every single financial disclosure to New York State as far back as 2019 contains false information with her signature on it. Every single mortgage on her property in Brooklyn from when she purchased it contains false information. The Virginia property, which she claims like the power of attorney that she signed was a mistake, whatever, implicates her. Okay. The situation that she has is she put pen to paper. I didn't. Donald Trump didn't. MAGA didn't do it. You didn't do it. She owns this fraud. She did it. Every single financial disclosure to New York State as far back as 2019 contains false information with her signature on it. Every single mortgage on her property in Brooklyn from when she purchased it contains false information. The Virginia property, which she claims like the power of attorney that she signed was a mistake, whatever, implicates her. Okay. The situation that she has is she put pen to paper. I didn't. Donald Trump didn't. MAGA didn't do it.
We sure
you
did.
Didn't do it.
Oh, y'all, my bad. It's starting over. Ooh, no typos, no nothing. You bimbo. You actually signed your signatures on there. No auto pen, no anything, baby. Your signatures on there. Not Donald Trump, not him, or Benny, or MAGA, but you. Baby, let's keep this thing moving, y'all. So that's bimbo number one. She gets the Bimbo Trump Award. All right. And then we finna move it on to the next bimbo, y'all. And then y'all know this bimbo very well. Brandon Dummy Johnson finally caught up with your ass. All these talks. Nobody's above the law. So you thought your own city don't fool with you. Let's get into it, y'all. Coming straight from America AF on X. The DOJ has opened an investigation into Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson after he openly admitted to only hiring black people. Look at it, bimbo. Let's get into it, y'all. Listen to what he got to say.
Some detractors that will push back on me and say, the only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet. I don't know too many cultures that have play cousins. That's how generous we are. We just make somebody a family member.
Look at him just laughing.
This is how we are. And so business and economic neighborhood development, the deputy mayor is a black woman. Department of Planning and Development, it's a black woman. Infrastructure deputy mayor is a black woman. Chief operations officer is a black man. Budget director is a black woman. Senior advisor is a black man. And I'm laying that out because when you ask, how do we ensure that our people get a chance to grow their business?
Now, just imagine if a white mayor said something like this. It'd be an outrage, burning, all kinds of stuff going on. And I'm saying this because this country, what Obama and his administration, Biden administration, all them put on, they believe in division, y'all. This is reality. They call out races by color, white, black, Indian, like they be saying all this stuff or whatever. I don't care. I don't see no color, but I'm just stating the facts. If a white mayor sat there and said some stuff like that, all hell will break loose. Like, come on. Bimbo. So moving right along, y'all. This is why this man is finna get investigated now. Let's go. DOJ has announced an investigation of Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson again for hiring practices against white people. Let's dive into it.
Department of Justice now taking aim at the city of Chicago's hiring practices in the form of a civil rights investigation. This comes after remarks Mayor Brandon Johnson made at a Southside church on Sunday, where the mayor shared his vision for the rest of his term. He emphasized education, public safety, and equity, while also highlighting his diverse administration.
There are some detractors that will push back on me and say, the only thing the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet.
I'm skipping this. We've seen this. Let's get to the real deal.
The number of black officials in his administration that prompted this investigation.
Business and Economic Neighborhood Development, the deputy mayor is a black woman. Department of Planning and Development, it's a black woman.
We've seen this. Let's get to the facts. We just heard this. Let's get to the facts of where you getting ready to get
General Harmeet Dillon stating in the letter in part, if these kinds of hiring decisions are being made for top-level positions in your administration, then it begs the question whether such decisions are also being made for lower-level positions. The mayor's office responding in a statement saying in part, Mayor Johnson is proud to have the most diverse administration in the history of our city. Our administration reflects the diversity and values of Chicago. Unfortunately, the current federal administration does not reflect either. Meanwhile, city leaders also weighing in.
Hearing what he said and seeing this this investigation taking part, unfolding today, I think validates the concerns many people have throughout the city of Chicago that this isn't a mayor for everyone.
The mayor's office says its staff is aware of the letter, but are still awaiting official receipt. From there, it will head to the city's legal department.
Well, y'all, no one is above the law, right? Well, this is the F around to find out there. I'm just keeping it real. You get the next Trump bimbo award, your bimbo tail talking all that noise. And then I'm trying to figure out what the hell you got on top of your head. Like, what kind of style do you got? Just shade that thing. Well, you're going to have a lot of time to think. Anywho, y'all. So for the left, for years, the left had been screaming that Trump was a criminal. Whole time. They own people. It's getting exposed for fraud, radical discrimination, all of the above. The loudest one in the room, y'all, which have been them. Do y'all not think these folks is not finna dig in and find information on y'all? Very people that was trying to dig in and find false information on Trump, man. Come on. Come on. Come on now. No one is above the law. Well, y'all finding out. I want to know y'all thought on these bimbos. Y'all, let's chop it up in the comment section. Who's next? Because I hear another loud one. AOC. I hear Jasmine Crockett. Come on, let's dig all into them. Let's pick apart. While we picking apart in the government, y'all, let's go ahead and pick apart these politicians too. Let's go ahead and pick apart these folks. They all loud and they all scream. I mean, they got something to hide. So I'm all for it. If I could be a fly on the wall to watch these cases and hear what she got to say, because from what I'm hearing, she already trying to come up with lies. And I wonder what he got to say now. Anywho, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. Let's chop it up in the comment section. These folks is crazy. Nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the law. Well, y'all gonna F around and y'all found out real quick, huh? Y'all found out real quick.